Chelsea Paine.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. You've got a roster of like, I don't know, you're only 33, but you've like done a lot of stuff.
I have.
Yeah.
I feel like I've lived like 12 lives already
Yeah.
in my life. It's funny. It's great.
Yeah, you've lived a lot of lives. You
Yeah.
own a yoga studio. You own a social media marketing company. You travel the world. Your parents had a coffee shop, right?
Yes.
And you like helped with that. What has been the most impactful so far?
My most impactful accomplishment has been the yoga studio for sure. Because it's like a brick and mortar. It's an actual place. It's not like an online business. And I'm influencing people and I'm working with people and it's a real thing, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's been the most impactful. It's been the most challenging, the most rewarding, but also the most difficult too.
I could see that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting personalities that walk through
Yeah.
the door of a yoga studio.
Yeah.
too.
It makes you tied down, which is something I have never really experienced before. So I've always been kind of just like, oh, I can do whatever, you know? But with that, it's like, no, I have to be here.
Yeah, at this specific time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was actually a dance teacher, and there was a time where I almost wanted to do a Pilates teacher training.
Yeah.
And a lot of my friends were doing it. My other friend was running it, Danielle Armstrong, and I thought, oh, I could do that. And the part that scared me off about it was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to have to be there at like this specific time.
Yeah.
And can I commit to that?
Exactly.
Which, that's life though.
Yeah. And it gets better. After like the first year, I was there all the time, like 80 hours a week, not 80, maybe like 50. It was crazy. You have to be around if something goes wrong. You're constantly on call. You have to have your phone all the time. People are calling you, texting you no matter what. The building could be burning down and you have to go respond, you know? You can have people there to help you, but it's always in the back of your mind, like, I have this place I have to take care of. I can't just like leave and go do whatever.
Yes.
And I have to be there at specific times.
Now, were you already a yoga instructor before?
I was barely, like only 6 months, for 6 months, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't really like teaching. It was like right after COVID, so things were kind of like still coming back. So I had just graduated teacher training, and then I opened the studio like 6 months later.
So you're drawn to the business side of it.
Yeah. Well, I was.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been drawn to yoga, and I've dived headfirst into it now, like the whole yogic lifestyle, and not just like the physical practice, but more of like what it is mentally. I know I can run this business, so I'm going to do it,
Yeah.
you know.
And
then
how long has it been
evolved.
open?
Almost 5 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You're like maybe over the hurdle.
I'm
of
over
like,
the hurdle. Yeah.
You're embedded in the community.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've taken there. I moved. And you know when like things shift and you're like, oh my God, my whole routine is thrown off by 10 extra minutes of like a drive.
Driving. Yeah. Yeah.
Where am I going at all
Yeah,
times? I
yeah.
don't know. So the part about having to be somewhere at a certain time is interesting for you because you're very much a free spirit and you travel. Like travel is your... I asked this questionnaire before guests come on and you were like, I just want to like travel the world.
Yeah.
Like that's my goal.
That's
yeah.
like my dream of life. Yeah, I mean, I've always just been a traveler. Like when I'm stuck in one place for too long, I just get like stir crazy. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a whole world. And we just like live day to day, every day in the same routine, doing the same things. And I get so like tired of it. And then I'm like, I need to go. I need to go be somewhere, do something else, get out of my day to day, get out of my routine.
Where was the last place you traveled?
I just was in Mexico last week. I went to Tulum on a yoga retreat. But before that, I was in Dominica. I had a yoga retreat there. And then I was in Vegas in April. Then Portugal was in all of October, so of 2025.
So, and that was, we were just talking about that, that you went by yourself and solo trips are like, I was telling you, I didn't do one until I was 41.
Yeah.
Like never been anywhere by myself ever. I've been on girls trips and I've been obviously on trips with my husband or a boyfriend or like whatever. But to go on a solo trip by yourself is a big deal.
Yeah.
To talk about your experience.
Yeah. So I went in yoga, you get your 200-hour training, and that's like your base level. And then you can do an additional 300 hours, which makes you a 500-hour teacher. That was why I was going, to get my 300-hour training. In order to do that abroad, you have to stay somewhere for like a month to get all the hours. So I chose Portugal just because it was different. I've been wanting to go there for a while. And obviously the training, I really liked how the training looked and who the trainer was. So yeah, so it was 3 weeks of training and then 1 week I got to like explore. But it was crazy committing to go away for a month. I am the type of person who's just like, screw it, like I'm doing it. Like I don't think about it too much, otherwise I'll change my mind.
Okay.
So once I made the decision to go, I was like, okay, I'm going. Done. I don't need to think about it. But then as it was creeping up, I was like, holy shit, what did I do? Like,
Yeah.
one whole month, how? I have 2 cats, like how are they gonna be okay? How is my business gonna survive without me for a month? I was going crazy and I fucked up. Like I made a mistake, I can't go. But I ended up going, obviously. It was great.
Wait, did you have someone cover for you to teachers and
Yeah, I mapped it out. Yeah, I was working on like coverage for a few weeks before I left. And surprisingly, it wasn't that hard to do. It seemed more daunting in the moment than it was. Because once I was gone, I was like, nobody even cares that I'm gone and everything's fine. Like the world's just spinning still as it was, as if I was there, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went alone. 3 weeks of it, like I was with people, but I still was alone. Like I didn't know them.
Yeah.
And they were all great. But in this training, and it was fun, but it was like very serious training. So you didn't get to like have fun with the people, I guess.
Okay.
And like get to know them.
Yeah.
It was more like you're in school together, like strict school.
And are you more international people?
Yes.
Okay.
There was only a couple other Americans, but Europe, Scandinavia, Australia. So that was cool. I got to meet people from all over the world, but it was like a serious deal. It wasn't like we were just like having fun, like going out, drinking wine.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But the times I was truly alone traveling, it was crazy. It was crazy invigorating because I have bad social anxiety. Even here, like I can't even go pick up a food order at a restaurant because I just like, can't. So,
you don't want to walk in.
Yeah, I don't want to walk in. I don't want anyone to see me. I don't want to walk in. I don't want to be seen walking in and like getting an order and then being like, why is Chelsea here alone getting pickup? You know? Like I just
Someone's telling a story about what you're doing. Yeah.
So I get weird anxiety about that kind of stuff. Going to the movies alone, doing anything alone. I've always been like weird about. So the fact that I went to a foreign country that I don't speak Portuguese and I was like doing everything alone, like I was in Lisbon for 3 days alone, walking around alone, eating dinner alone, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
But I couldn't believe that I did it.
That's interesting because I feel like I don't get that vibe from you that you would have like a social anxiety.
Yeah.
I kind of resonate though with the fact of like, I'm not an out and about girl. Like I'm not the girl that can sit at the coffee shop and work on her laptop.
Yeah.
Because I don't want people looking at me. If I have to use the phone, like I don't want anyone to see me talking on the phone. Like it's weird. I'm kind of like that as well.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So I've always like just done things with other people. Something switched in me after Portugal, and now, like the other day, I did something on like a Sunday alone here. And I was like, who am I? Like, it was just crazy. It's like, it changed me a little bit because I just don't care. I just don't care as much anymore.
Yeah. I had the same experience because I've actually I've done more than 2 trips alone, but there were 2 that were really impactful to me. The first one, obviously, because I had never done it before. Yeah. And I went on a yoga retreat in Montana and I'm in the mountains and I'm sharing a cabin with other women, but I had my own room and it was like, I don't know, that was just so interesting. I actually got a flat tire. All these things happened to me and I was just by myself.
Yeah.
And like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Like I was thinking the same thing. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I should not be here. I should not be at this trailhead. That's why I got the flat tire. I should not be here. And I was like rethinking the whole thing, you know? But then so many things happened along the way. And some of the people that I met on that retreat, like I'm still friends with. I'm actually really good friends with the leader of the retreat, Sonia. So it was like so beneficial. Well, then I decided to do it again, but I do it internationally. I went to Switzerland and I did a Zen Buddhist meditation retreat.
Awesome.
So like you're saying, very serious.
Yeah.
With people, international. Most people spoke German, and German to me is like the hardest language that there is.
Yeah,
like there's
very
no
harsh.
picking it up. I thought maybe I would even understand like how to say hello, how are you? Like no clue whatsoever how to speak German. But we didn't actually speak for like hours and hours a day. There was no talking, so it was just
how like weird. It's so uncomfortable sometimes when you're forced to like be quiet with other people that you don't know.
Yes. But I realized that there was such a bond with these people, having not said much to them.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like we're all in the same boat and we're all trying to like tap into this like peace inside. And so it was really cool.
Yeah. During my training in Portugal, 3 weeks all day together. But like when we first started, it was like kind of awkward because we didn't know each other. But every morning during breakfast, for an hour breakfast, it was like silent. Like we were supposed to be silent. We couldn't talk.
Yeah.
You get in trouble. But I remember like the first couple of days, I was like, this is so weird. Like I can't sit at the table and not speak to all. There's like 20 people around. We're all just like sitting there in silence eating. And it was so uncomfortable for me. But by the end, I was like, this is awesome. Like, I don't want to talk. I want to eat in silence. I want to read my book. Like, I just got so used to it.
Yeah, we did the same things too.
Yeah.
Talking was definitely off limits at mealtime. And you're sitting like across from one another.
And you're just like looking around, eating your, like, what do you do? It's so weird.
Thankfully, I would always sit next to the window. Yeah. And there was like this beautiful view. And I would just be like, I'm just going to like look out the window. Yes. I don't want to make eye contact with somebody.
Yeah, the eye contact's weird.
Because I'm one of those, I'll giggle at you if I make eye contact and we don't say anything. Like, it'll be like a giggle. So I was like, I can't look at anyone.
And if they like don't giggle back. Then it's like, okay, sorry.
I actually did an exercise at the Montana retreat where we had to sit across from somebody
and stare
and make eye contact, stare, and don't give them any facial expression.
Yeah.
Well, I realized that all I wanted from the woman was a smile. I want to feel like she likes me.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that I was really a people pleaser.
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm trying to make this woman like me. And turns out she was this retired judge from Texas. Oh, wow. And she was like
stern.
I was like, that lady is not going to give in and give me the smile that I want, you know? Yeah. And I broke first, of course. I broke character.
It's hard.
Got a smile. Yeah.
It's so awkward. That Portugal was amazing. It was like just so freeing, just like walking the streets of Lisbon alone and just doing whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
Having nowhere to be and no one to please and no one to meet up with. And it was just cool.
That is cool. Did you like journal?
Yes.
Were you okay? You
I
read
did
a lot?
Everything. I read a lot.
Okay. Yeah, because you really get to know so much about yourself.
Yeah.
And as I was saying, you're a little younger, but like a lot of women have never done that.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a good exercise.
Yeah.
Even if it's 2 hours away from your home, go somewhere on your own.
Yeah.
Be out in the world on your own because you're going to get downloads. You're going to have experiences. You're going to meet strangers that teach you something, you know?
Yeah.
I met this guy when I was in Montana named Bruce. And Bruce was just like an angel or like a sage. I'm eating alone. I sit at a bar, which I don't even drink anymore. I'm like sitting at the bar and this guy, Bruce, comes up and we start talking and he gave me just like this amazing advice about life. I still think about that guy. I still think about the things that he told me. You know, I just never would have had that if I was with somebody else or, you know.
Yeah. You would have never been approached by him, maybe.
Never. And then I was driving to the yoga retreat. This is after my flat tire. I'm late. And there's I kid you not, there is a billboard on my way, on my drive. And all it says in big capital letters is Bruce. I swear
That's
to you.
crazy.
And I was like.
That's like some fate type shit.
Yeah. It was like very cosmic. I was like,
meant to happen.
Wait a second, Bruce. Okay, so he probably didn't give me a second thought, but like Bruce made an imprint.
Where's Bruce?
Where's Bruce? He's still in Montana, I think. But
yeah, it's funny too because I was like before I went to Portugal, I've had friends that have traveled alone before. And I was always like, no, I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to go travel alone. Like, I want to travel with people and experience things with people. I was so, like, anti.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm fine. I don't need that shit. And then I did it. And now I get it.
And now you do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Even
sure.
if you just go for a few days, like you said. You don't have to go across the world.
Right.
But it's like, who are you when you're alone? Who are you when you're not with your husband or your kids or your family or your friends? How do you act? You just notice all these things about who you are and what you gravitate towards. And even this past week I was in Mexico on a yoga retreat and I went alone. Like I knew a couple people there, but I was alone. Like I didn't have a buddy or like a friend or like a girlfriend to hang out with. And I just like noticed all these things about like how I am in settings with strangers.
Are you more comfortable with someone that you don't know or?
No, I'm not. I'm more comfortable just like being alone. A lot of these experiences I think push you to like get out of your comfort zone and like talk to strangers and do things with strangers and maybe like make bonds and relationships or whatever. But I came on this retreat to be alone and just be with myself and like do things that I love. I didn't come to like bond, I guess, with other people, which is like maybe I'm being a bitch, but everyone was like buddy friends doing stuff all together. Some of them knew each other, some of them didn't. But I was kind of like the loner who was like, I'd rather just like go read my book in the corner.
Yeah.
Like I don't really want to talk. Sometimes I felt like bad that I was like that, but then I was like, I don't care. Like I came on this retreat. I don't need to do what I think they think I should be doing.
Right.
I should just do what I want to do.
And that's
I don't
important.
need to talk and talk and talk and make friends and be bubbly and whatever. Like, I do that all the time here. Like,
Yeah.
I came to, like, turn off.
Yeah. When running a business, you are constantly talking to people. So take what you need from it.
Yeah,
I think it's an important note. Like if you are going to do a retreat or something like that, you need to figure out how you want to. I'm like a hybrid. I do want to bond. I'm a people person, so I do want to have some kind of a bond.
Yeah.
But I also want to be able to cut. I don't want to be married to somebody. Like, the person that comes and they're like, oh, we're like instant friends and like we're going to hang out 24/7 together.
Yeah.
I'm not like that either.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you 24/7.
Yeah.
I'd like to maybe like share a meal with you or something, but I don't want to be like glued to your hip the entire time. Like I want my own space. I'm like that in my regular life too. As much as I am like a people person, I like my alone time. I don't need to be with somebody. In fact, my husband and my son left me. They went fishing on a little fishing trip and they left me for 48 hours. And I was like, my first instinct was like, well, maybe I should fill all this time with like plans and like seeing friends
Stuff
and
I
stuff
don't normally get to do.
Stuff I don't normally get to do. I went and got a massage and I talked to the masseuse, but like I didn't really talk to many people in 48 hours. I was just kind of like, I want my quiet
Use
time.
it as alone time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I recharge though. That's like the introverted extrovert, I
That's
think.
what I'm like,
Yeah.
I think. Or I'm an extroverted introvert. I don't know.
You seem extroverted because we should talk about the social media aspect of your life because you run a social media business. And you are very out there, but I'm sure you don't want to be out there all the time.
No, I actually hate it.
But you kind of have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I grew up, Instagram was launched when I was 17. So when I first downloaded it, like for me, it was always like, I used it as like a creative outlet. Like I just took pretty pictures, liked the like creativity art piece of it. So I always used it in that way, but then as I got older, maybe around like 22, 23, like I was still doing that, but my page like looked more curated because I like just loved like curating it. And like I was very like tropical themed and blah, 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 whatever. Because at that point I had moved here to Florida, but it turned into like a content page almost just because of that. And then like my followers grew because my page was pretty. That's what I love doing.
I think maybe I was following you before I ever met you. And yeah, because it like looks nice. And it's like you're showing the lifestyle here in a way that even though I live here, I can't show it in that same way. Like you're giving it an aesthetic.
Yeah. And that's what I like always loved about it. I was like a Tumblr girly like when I was in high school too. Like I love Tumblr. I don't know if you ever used Tumblr.
Well, I've like heard of it, but I never used it.
You basically just repost cool photos and like poems. It was very like kind of sad.
Okay.
But
sounds very artsy.
Yeah, very artsy. I was never trying to be like an influencer. Like that wasn't what I was ever doing. But it just turned into that. And then I started getting like kind of some like local brand deals or, I would get collabs with places or hotels. And then it just turned into it. And then my follower count grew and now it's been like stuck at 12.9K for like a year, which is annoying me. But now it's more of like, I have this platform. It's like a founder's brand. Every business has like a founder and they have a founder's brand and who was the founder and what do they do? So now it's like this platform that I have that I use to market and promote my businesses and other things that I like to do. But yeah, so I wasn't trying to be like a blogger. Like I didn't really want to be like in the limelight, but now I am and it is annoying. But I feel like I can't stop because I feel like the success of my businesses has been because of my social media pages.
Yes. Your presence that you have online.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can have, I don't know, people just want to see, they want to see more about you.
Yeah.
Like just in anything that you do.
It's so weird to me. Why though?
Yeah. Because we never could do it before.
Yeah.
Now they're like, well, I got to go and like see what else you're about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I scare people off because on mine, I have like, I caught a python with my bare hands. And so people are like, yeah, I'm going to come on your podcast. And then they're like, go to my Instagram. They're like, oh, whoa. Like that's like something I didn't expect, So it's like,
that's funny.
I don't know. It's just so, and I do the same thing. Like I want to see the presence that someone is putting out online. But it's like I said to you before, and I said it before on this podcast, that it feels like social media feels like a road to nowhere. And that it's just something that you have to do. And like you said, like you're annoyed with it.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to do it. What would
Yeah.
happen if you disappeared
I know.
from your Instagram for a month or 6 months or, you know?
I mean, probably nothing.
Like the world would keep turning.
Yeah.
I love it when celebrities will take a hiatus
Yeah.
and then they come back and they're like, I'm back.
Yeah.
You know, and people just continue to follow.
Yeah.
And
I just feel like I do so many like events and stuff. So that's the only thing that like kind of keeps me from staying on top of it, is because like I use my platform to like promote those events.
yeah.
If I didn't do any events, I probably could get away with like shutting it down for a little bit.
What has been the best thing about having an online presence, do you think? Or was there one thing that you're like, oh my God, that happened specifically because of my social media presence?
I think I've made surprisingly some like really good friends from social media. Like friends that I met on Instagram. And like one of them now is like my best friend.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
That's pretty special.
I think that's something that I don't know if it still happens, but I've made a lot of cool relationships off of it.
What's the worst thing?
The
What's the worst thing about it?
is that people are always watching you. People that don't like you are always watching you.
The haters.
The haters, and they're like reporting back to whoever the fuck.
How do you know? You know the people that you're like,
I mean, I don't, but like they're just there. They have to be.
yeah, I think about that too. There's like some people that I know don't like me.
Yeah.
They still follow you.
Yeah, they still follow you and they still watch your shit.
Yeah. They probably watch it even more.
Yeah. I think people, so I think the haters are annoying. And I think just having your life on display is annoying, but you can pick and choose what you put on there, you know, I guess. Like I don't really put too many like personal things relationship wise on there. I don't really put I don't like my family. I don't put a lot of like things like that on my page. Maybe I should, I don't know. And then being on your phone all the time.
Yeah.
Like constantly, like DM, story, posting, looking, comments.
Do you have like notifications where you see it like on? I know I never set that up. I don't even know how to set that up, but I'm glad I never did it. You know,
Yeah, I have
the constant dinging.
Yeah, and then I run other people's accounts too, so it's like my phone's always just like blowing up.
Oh my God.
And I'm always on it because I'm always having to like repost and reshare and comment and reply.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You got to give us like, you have to drop like some tips for social media. Because like me, I overthink the whole thing. I just told you I had a clip that got 200, I think it's up to like 215,000 views. And like people started following me.
Yeah.
And I froze. Like I was like,
you got to ride the wave. You got to keep going.
yeah, and I just was like, now I don't want to put anything out there, and I don't want, it was like such a weird experience.
I know a lot of people, I think like you're a little bit older than me, but your age, like especially if you have kids, like I think there's this weird like wall that you have trouble getting past about like putting your life on display. A lot of people are like, I don't want to share anything about my life, but you have to.
Yeah.
You have to just do it.
I'm very conservative with what I share about my son. He's not really on there a lot. I will post him, but it's not a lot. My husband wants nothing to do with it really. So it's like, I try and do that with a grain of salt too.
Yeah.
I just did an anniversary post and I was like, he's going to hate this, but whatever. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I love him and he's a part of my life. And so I'm going to share a little bit about it, but
yeah. And then just like being on camera and like, you're on camera now talking, but a lot of people struggle with that and they have a hard time like looking at themselves and hearing themselves talk, and so they get overwhelmed and then they overthink and then they like can't do it.
Yeah. Well, the only reason why I think I have a podcast, I would say the most positive thing about me being on social media at all is that I started to dip my toe in the water of like putting myself out there. And if I was not able to do that, I never would have been able to do this. It's like I had to walk before I could run.
Yeah.
And now I feel like even though I'm still a little private, it's like I'm doing this and I'm sharing so much here that social media feels like whatever.
Yeah.
I can do it now. But I still want boundaries on what I put out there, I guess.
And I think a lot of people, they just overthink everything, like the caption and the words and which hashtags they're using and like what does the cover photo look like and what does the picture look like. Nobody is looking. Like literally no one's looking. No one cares. You have 10,000 followers and like 1,000 of them are going to see this post. And I just can't stand how people are so like nitpicky and micromanagey about like their stuff. Like, you just have to post it. It doesn't matter that there's one word wrong, or
Just
one
do
word
it.
you don't like, or one angle that you don't like, or the corner of that picture is too ugly for you. It doesn't matter. And no one's seeing it.
Do you think the aesthetic has shifted a little bit
Yeah.
with like Instagram went from not being perfect
Yeah.
to being everything had to be perfect to now maybe it's shifting a little to like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be as perfect
Doesn't have to be
anymore?
as perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're thinking about putting yourself out there and doing this, just do it.
Yeah.
Like you said,
Yeah.
don't overthink it. And you know what? It's for you. It's not
Yeah.
for anybody else. It's for you. So
Yeah.
if you like it, it makes you happy, you should post it,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know.
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah. The aesthetic thing, it's still a thing, but it's not. And the content is more important than like what you're saying, and what the content is more important than how your grid looks or what exactly your caption says. I don't know. I just think the more you overthink the post or what you're going to say or you're going to share, the less likely you are going to do it consistently. And that just defeats the whole purpose.
Totally.
You just have to do it.
Totally. Now, is it still like reels are kind of the king?
Yeah.
Like reels are the king.
Yeah.
But then some people are doing more of these like carousel posts.
Yeah, I was going to say carousel posts and reels.
The carousel post came back because
Yeah.
I feel like that was the origin.
Yeah.
Was the carousel post.
Yeah.
Which
But
I
now
kind of
it's
like.
for a thing. Like swipe to read or swipe to see, or like here's my top 5 things. So
Yeah.
it like keeps them on your page a little bit longer.
Is there a formula for posting on the grid versus posting in the stories? Does it need to be a combination of both? Like a lot of people I notice like don't post as much in the grid, but then their stories are like super active.
Yeah, I don't really know if there's a formula. I post on everything. Grid,
Okay.
reels, stories, all the time.
And are you TikTok?
Yeah.
TikTok is, yes.
I like TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one video on
TikTok's
TikTok.
fun. Because
I
you don't
need-
have to be so serious. And stuff will go more viral. You can have like 5 followers and get like 5,000 views.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have one video on TikTok, and I think I posted it on accident, really, because I didn't really understand how to do it. Me being 46, just feeling comfortable with Instagram.
Yeah.
TikTok is different. TikTok is like, it's a
Yeah.
different way of posting everything.
It
so I
is.
could not. So then I tried to go on to post like video number 2. And I
Yeah.
was like, I forget how to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I need
I know. You have to get used to the app.
I need like a tutorial.
Yeah. But I like TikTok because it's not as serious. And I also like it because all my followers on there, like I have no idea who they are. So I can
Okay.
post other shit and like not get judged.
Not care.
Not care.
The social anxiety comes into play,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
You're like, this person doesn't know me.
Yeah. And they're all just like random people.
Yeah. I'm at the point where I have a lot of random people following me now, and I'm just kind of like, that almost makes me more nervous. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, who is this person? And like,
But they're usually following you because they want to and they think you're cool. They're
Like-
not following you to judge you. They don't know who you are and they like look at your stuff and they're interested, so then they follow you and then they're probably going to be nice.
okay. Let's hope.
Yeah. I feel like the random people that follow me are nicer than like,
The people you know.
yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Social media, hard world.
Yeah, it is hard. It is
Yeah.
hard. I had recently seen that we were in the same Jupiter magazine article or edition.
Yeah.
And you started a rollerblading club. And I was like, hell yeah. Like I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting because I loved rollerblading, which
Yeah.
I'm shocked because we are of different kind of generations, but I loved rollerblading. That was more like high school, college for
Yeah.
me. And so it was big when you were in high school?
No, not at all.
Oh, it wasn't?
No. I like rollerbladed when I was in middle school. Like
Okay.
I went to the roller rink for like birthdays and that's it.
Oh, okay. Because this was like, we were the Florida girlies. We were like rollerblading like
Yeah.
by the beach.
Yeah.
And, you know.
we didn't do any of that.
Oh
I mean,
my
I grew up in
gosh.
Maine, so it was like cold all year, but
Oh, okay.
we didn't go outdoors. No, I only rollerbladed when I was like in middle school, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what's the inspiration for the rollerblading club?
During COVID, I got really bored and like there was nobody on the roads, so I bought rollerblades and I was like, I'm gonna just rollerblade around the streets of Tequesta in the street because there was no cars driving around. And that's when it started. And I was like, this is so fun. I love rollerblading. I knew how to do it. Like it came back to me. So I would just like go around the streets and that was like 2021. And then a year ago, I was like, I miss rollerblading. Like, it's something so freeing about it. Like, you feel like you're flying and you feel like you're a kid again. It's like riding a bike, but better. Like, you just feel like you're flying, and it's so fun, and you feel like young and free and happy, and like there's just something about it it's like a really good feeling.
It's like good for your inner child.
Yeah, it's good for your inner child.
I like that.
So.
Yeah.
And so I convinced my friend Talia to come with me because I had no. It's not as fun when you're alone. And I'm always afraid to like wipe out and then be alone and be embarrassed. Everyone just saw me wipe out. That poor girl along the street just fell on her rollerblades. She's by herself. I was always afraid to be alone. And like if something happened, I don't know. But so I convinced my friend to come with me like a year ago in June of last summer. And we just started going. Like we would go together. And then I was like, we should start a club. And so then we did. And then actually tonight's our 1 year anniversary blade.
That's amazing. Yeah. Where are you going to go?
We're going. So we started at Coral Cove. We started on the Intercoastal and we bladed north to Jupiter Island. And the first meetup we ever had, we had like 60 girls. And we went north to Jupiter Island and the cops yelled at us.
Oh my God. Where do you even get rollerblades these days?
I just got them on Amazon.
You did? They have them on Amazon?
Yeah. Okay. They have like, you can get like a nice pair for like $100.
Okay. And then you need pads?
If you want.
Okay.
I don't wear pads because I'm a pro now, but.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But girls wear pads, helmets, elbow pads, knee pads, wrist guard, helmet if you want it. But there's also like a skate shop here in Jupiter somewhere that has nice skates, I think. Forget what it's called. Yeah, so we're going back to our original spot tonight at Coral Cove, and hopefully the cops don't yell at us. You're supposed to stay on the sidewalk, so as long as we're on the sidewalk, we'll be fine.
Okay, that is so exciting.
Yeah.
I love that you did that because a long time ago I was thinking about starting like a walking club where just like girls could meet up and kind of team up and like go for a walk. Because I think like I get a lot of inspiration. It's like walking meditation for me, or like you're connecting with somebody, but yet you're getting your exercise in. So I love that. I love that whole idea.
Yeah. There's so many like clubs now, I feel like I see like Mommy and Me walking clubs, or like Hot Mom walks, and like run clubs, and like there's so many things to do. There's like 8 run clubs in Jupiter.
See, I don't know that because I don't run, I guess. See, that's why I'm like walk. Like
you can walk at the run clubs.
I probably would never start a club though.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be cool. Like, I don't know.
You could start one.
I love that you have like 60 women. So do you sign up? Like, how does somebody join your...
Yeah, so we just have an Instagram, and we have a WhatsApp chat. So you can just go on the Instagram and we post everything on there. So you can just follow us on Instagram at The Blading Babes. And then you can join the WhatsApp if you want. We just post updates in the chat or on the Instagram.
And how long of a skate are you doing?
It's usually like 45 minutes to an hour, which will get you like 5 to 6 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's evening time.
We change it. So every month, we try to do one a month. Every month it changes. So sometimes we'll do like a Saturday morning. We've done a few in JD, which is really nice. Saturday morning, West Palm. We've done a Tuesday night, Jupiter Beach. Just depends. We try to switch it up.
Oh my gosh.
Once a month. Yeah.
I want to rollerblade.
You should come tonight. 6:30.
I don't even have skates. I would need to figure that out.
Yeah. We're not stopping, so we'll keep going.
Okay. I'm definitely going to.
But it's hard to find good spots to rollerblade because there's not a lot of like nice wide pathways that are paved.
Yeah.
Where you're allowed to. It's hard to find good spots.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't be in the road.
You can't be in the road.
And also, like South Florida drivers, you don't want to be in the road anyway.
Like, the road's nicer than the sidewalks, though. So sometimes we will go on the road. The cops sometimes yell at you. But then when you're on the sidewalk, the walkers get so annoyed. They like give you dirty looks and get mad. Yeah. So it's like we have nowhere to go.
Yeah, the walkers. That's tough.
Yeah. I got to start a petition for rollerbladers to have some space.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think it's so fun. I'm thinking back to I was in high school and we took our rollerblades. We went down to Palm Beach Island, and one of those bridges, I think it was the Southern Boulevard Bridge.
Okay.
We skated down that. And
like a little steep.
It's steep.
Yeah.
And
I can't stop still, so.
Okay, yeah. And guess who wiped out bigger than shit? Me. And I still have like a scar on my knee. And so I think about that, like it brings me back to my high school days.
Yeah.
But I would still do it.
Yeah. We try to pick like flat-ish. If there's any like hills involved, we don't normally go.
Yeah.
Because we have some like new beginner girls.
Okay.
Who they can't
So you're kind of teaching. You're kind of teaching
Not
how
teaching, but like we usually say, like if you're new, like bring a buddy so you guys can like be new together. Because some of the group will go really fast. Well, there's different stages. So there'll be like a few girls that are new. Some are like intermediate, and then some are like zooming, gone. You know,
Wow.
doing tricks and stuff.
to doing tricks. I love it. I love it.
But yeah, it's fun.
I'm going to come Blading Babes
Yeah.
on Instagram. I'm going to check out what your schedule is. I'm going to try it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some of my friends.
Yeah,
You're very into skincare, and we have a common thread here.
we do.
Total Wellness with Erica.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying to get her on
yeah.
to talk about what she does.
I think I wrote her in my questionnaire.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Erica,
oh my gosh.
remember that.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She's the best.
She's the best.
Yeah.
So she does this sculpting, facelifting facial.
Yeah.
Which is not any kind of extractions or anything like that. It's the whole thing is massage and inside the mouth, which is always crazy. Like, does that make you feel weird, or you're like,
The
you're
first
totally,
time she did it, I was like, this is weird, but no, I like it.
it's so
It's
good.
so good for your jaw and like all the muscles in your mouth.
I for sure hold a lot of tension
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
So she's always working that out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so good though.
I know.
Yeah.
I've gotten Botox, I've gotten filler, but I haven't done it in a while, and I'm trying to like I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's good for you. I mean, from what Erica's taught me, is it like atrophies and weakens the muscles in your face. So then it's like you're constantly weakening your muscles in your face forever. Then at some point you're never going to come back from that. So what she does is she makes your muscles stronger in your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've noticed a difference. I've gone every single month I missed May.
Yeah.
But I'm going in like a couple weeks, actually like a week and a half. I swear by it because I've never done Botox filler, nothing. And so I am committed to doing the most natural things that I can. And I think that is a big one.
Yeah.
I noticed a big difference
Yeah.
in just like, you know, you start to get that like turkey neck, like in your 40s, and like you have to like keep everything lifted.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's those muscles in the back of your head and your neck that
In
are
your neck.
contributing to
Yeah.
like the weighing down of.
Yeah.
But you're so right about
Yeah. Like a tight neck will just pull.
everything.
Yeah. She taught me some like neck exercise, like stretches too, that I try to do.
Oh, that's good. Like
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, just like front of your neck. And if like you put your hands here and you just like stretch your chin all the way up, and then same here and you stretch your head this way, just like kind of lengthens and pulls everything.
Yeah, because we're all hunched over
Yeah.
and like looking at our phones too.
And you're never massaging your neck.
No.
Like these like things.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my
and she's like
God.
pinching them and like yeah.
Yeah, you
It's-
can feel the tightness.
It's intense, but it's good. It's really good. Just thinking with like the Botox and the filler and stuff, she really, you know, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm closer to 50 now than 40. So like, what should I be doing for my face, you know?
Yeah.
But knowing that that doesn't really feel right to me, so I don't want to go there. But like, should I be going there? Because is it time? And, you know, just kind
Yeah.
of evaluating that.
I think-
Everyone's starting everything so early.
I know.
Which I think is a problem.
It is a problem. Yeah.
It's too early.
And it's not going to do any good for you. Like getting Botox at 22, you don't need it. What are you doing? Or filler. Like I don't get it.
I know. I don't get it either. I feel sad.
Yeah,
about
and then
that.
the girls look like twice their age. And then, like I said, you have to keep doing it forever.
It's a road to nowhere, Chelsea.
Yeah. And then when it goes away, you don't like how you look. It's like the hair extensions. Like I can't with the hair extensions either. Because you get them, and then when you don't have them, you're like, oh my God, I hate how I look. I hate my hair. So
Yeah.
you get them again. And then it's just like a constant cycle.
You know what? I did the hair extension thing. I was still like auditioning for dancing NFL cheerleader things and I thought, oh, what'll make me stand out is like having this like luscious long like hair, you know? And so I did get it. It is, first of all, so expensive.
Yeah.
It is, and I got the best ones, like the great lengths that are the keratin bonds and everything, you know? And then when you get them taken out, it's also like your perception of your hair being so thick.
Yeah.
And
then
then
you feel
you're,
like you're lost hair.
you feel like you have no hair.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably still, I mean, yes, I think some really damage and you probably have lost hair, but I think it's also like the perception of like it felt so thick and now it doesn't.
Exactly.
But like your hair might be kind of the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it was a transitionary period to like get back to to normal. But that's another thing. Like, I have fine hair. My husband actually hated the hair extensions.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to run my fingers through your hair and not get stuck.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that either. It was like, I don't want to do that. So I did go through a phase where I had the hair extensions and the eyelash extensions.
Yeah.
And that was the extent of my like,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and look like a Barbie doll type of thing.
Yeah. I know. I've tried the eyelashes too. I like them for a minute and then I'm like, I look crazy. What am I doing?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I can't spend 3 hours getting my eyelashes done every 2 weeks.
No.
And then they like fall out and then you look crazy because they're like half in, half out.
Yes. It's like everything. It's like
everything,
for a week, you're like, I look like the shit.
Yeah.
But then 8 days later, you're missing some eyelashes and this looks crazy and like I have to do it again.
Yeah.
So the maintenance part of it is way too much.
Just so much that we do to ourselves.
I know.
For who? For Instagram.
Right. But you can just make yourself look like that with a filter or something, right?
Like some days I wish like we lived in a society where all that stuff was like illegal. I want to see what people really look like.
Yes.
Like I wish I could see like all these people like, what do you really look like?
I find it interesting when this has happened to me before where I followed somebody on social media and never met them in person. And then it's like, I don't even, that's the same person.
Yeah.
Like I kind of just, to me, that's more embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's more embarrassing for someone to see me in person and be like, whoa, she does not look like herself.
Yeah.
Than it would be to post something where I have like imperfections or someone seeing my wrinkles or like whatever. I'm more okay with that. I want to look like myself when someone sees me in person.
Yes.
Like
that's why like the filters suck. I don't like using filters on anything. On stories, on TikTok, nothing.
Were you ever in like a filter phase?
Not really.
No, you were kind of like
one that would like make me look prettier. Like sometimes I would just do the shade, you know, but not like I'm putting fake eyelashes on my face on TikTok.
Right.
And people think I'm so beautiful, but that's not what I look like. Or my skin's all smooth and I have no freckles or no pigmentation, you know.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. I'm like, why are you doing that? Just show your real face.
Yeah.
We all see you walking around.
Right.
Like, why the difference? Like, why do you have to put a filter on?
Yeah. I think that's more embarrassing.
It's because I don't know.
Yeah.
They're too, I don't want to be mean. They're just like too embarrassed of what they look like to like show people. Like, I don't know.
Right. And like, don't be embarrassed about, like, I'm like, this is me. This is my face. This is what I look like. I just don't.
I get annoyed and I get like just blunt with people sometimes. Like there's this one girl on social media that lives around here. And one time I called her out. I was like, can you stop? I was like, stop using this filter. Like, what are you doing? Like every post, every story. I'm like, stop using filters. And then she like unfollowed me and now hates me.
Oh no.
Because I just like called her out. I was like, I don't know. I just can't stand it, people. Just be real. Be real. Because what you're doing is somebody else is going to see it. And it's going to affect somebody else and affect somebody else. And then it's like this whole thing we're creating about how you have to look perfect online.
So true.
So I called her out and then now she doesn't like me.
And I think people appreciate authenticity now.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Because we're in a world of everything is so fake.
Yeah.
What's AI? What's not? My husband showed me a video and I'm like, that is AI. Like what? He's like, it is? I'm like, oh my God, you're going to get so bamboozled.
Yeah. It's so like easy to tell right now, but it probably will get harder.
So there was this thing, I don't know, I saw it on Instagram, but it was this OnlyFans model that you saw her video and she looks beautiful and she's in like lingerie or something. And it's actually a guy doing all the movements, but how do they do that? I have no idea, but he made like $40,000 a month or something on OnlyFans and it's a dude. Like, what?
Wow. We should do that.
I know, right? I was like, honey, that's your next career.
Yeah.
Like, you do that. And
Just got to figure out how. Wow. That's crazy.
Crazy.
People are paying to see this fake person.
Not even a girl.
Not even a girl. Yeah.
It's a guy. I think it's crazy.
It is.
You did a podcast for a hot minute.
Yeah.
You were like a permanent guest.
Yeah, I
right?
did it with my friend Samantha Farmer.
She's a photographer, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to start one together, but we just are so busy and we couldn't keep up with it. And then we got overwhelmed with like trying to find guests instead of, I don't know, just kind of hard to find guests that are worthy. But it was fun. We just wanted to like talk shit, you know?
Yeah.
Again, I just feel like people are so not authentic, but I think people are just scared to like say truthful, like real things, like hard things. And I want to do the opposite. So we were like trying to start a podcast that was like just like raw and real and like not sugar coated.
Sometimes I think that on a certain topic, I'm like, maybe I try to always give my true feelings, but sometimes I'm like, did I hold back on that? Because I really could have like gone crazy.
Yeah, you don't want people to judge you.
Right.
And that's why.
My friend, I have a very good friend who says the not so cinnamon effect, which is the juxtaposition of like who I am. I'll say something and she's like, that's the not so cinnamon effect. She's like, you should have another podcast.
Yeah.
Because this one is more like, even if we talk about hard things, it's kind of putting like a positive spin on something. That's what the cinnamon effect is. But then you can really, I can definitely go like the opposite end of the spectrum.
Opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to like social media too, I want to be like real and authentic and just share real life things and not be like, oh my God, I own a yoga studio and I own a business. I'm an entrepreneur and everything's great and I love my life and I travel. Like, that's not it.
That's not it. It gets tough.
Yeah.
I saw recently you had like a little backlash online.
Yeah.
We won't go into specifics, but like I saw it as like probably because you were coming on my podcast and we had exchanged text messages.
Yeah.
And like I saw this thing.
It went viral too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Which is like
I mean, at first I had a meltdown and I was like freaking out. But then 30 minutes later I was like, this is so ridiculous. It's funny. It's like comical now. I'm like, this is hilarious, like great job.
Yeah, you take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, like I don't know what's the point, what's the purpose.
I saw it and I thought,
you know, make me look bad, cool.
Yeah, and I thought on the other end it was like super unprofessional. I'm like, how come people can't see through this?
They can, and I think most people do. But again, they won't say it. People, like, a lot of people don't have backbones, and they won't say how they truly feel, and they'll just go along with the crowd. It's like they're sheep.
Right.
Instead of being like, no, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
You know?
I didn't comment on it.
Yeah.
I should have.
I didn't read any of the comments.
I should have said it was messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, because people are like, oh, I don't want to get involved. I'm like, okay, fine. You don't have to, but you can if you want. You can say something's wrong. You can say something's right. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
I just feel like people are so scared. But yeah, that was stupid. That was like my first. I've always sometimes thought like, oh my God, I want to be like a famous TikTok blogger and be like a famous TikToker. But then I'm like famous for a day. This is awful.
Yeah, this is awful.
Like people, I got like a taste of what it's like to be a famous blogger and all the like hate that these people online must get all the time. You read comments on people's posts and people are so mean.
People are
like,
so
I could
mean.
not handle it, I don't think.
When you see that comment where it's like the person says, I ran to the comments, that's me. I'm like, I want to see like what people are saying.
Me too. And then people are so mean and I'm like, I could never be that person.
People are so
Or you'd have to just really learn to ignore it.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can it not affect you? I think it would have to affect.
It would.
After so many times,
you just wouldn't be able to go on and read it, and you couldn't go on and read it.
And then it's like, well, then why? I don't know.
Yeah, why
then
am
I would talk
doing
myself right out of it. I would be like, I don't need to post anything. Like, I'm over it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I took a hiatus one time and came off of Facebook, and it was so funny. The people that like reached out to me. This was kind of before Instagram was real popular, but they reached out. They thought I had gone to rehab. They thought they're like, what happened to her? Like she's gone. Like people really were concerned. So I think that's funny too. Like you just kind of.
Yeah. I've deactivated my Instagram a few times and I get like 10 texts. I'm like, they're like, what happened? I'm like, nothing. I just like, I'm not on Instagram for the day. Chill out.
I just need a break.
It's funny.
Is it better to deactivate than to keep it open and then not post?
Well, it depends. I think if you deactivate it, then you like don't have the opportunity to like go on and check.
Yeah.
It doesn't delete your thing. It still shows your handle and your name, but it shows you have no posts. And that's what it looks like when it's deactivated. So people think they like got blocked sometimes, I think.
Oh, interesting.
And they freak out or they think something's wrong. So when you deactivate it, you're still there, but all of your posts are not populated.
Okay.
So then you can just go back and add it back in.
Interesting.
But it does look like you've been blocked. So I think that's the other thing.
Yeah, and if you don't understand social media, then you're like,
she blocked me.
What did I do?
Yeah.
I'm definitely a mute girl, though. I
Oh,
like to mute people.
I mute a lot of people.
I love to mute people.
Yeah.
Like mute, never see you again.
Yeah. Without unfollowing.
Without unfollowing.
But then it's like, why am I following you if I can't stand you?
True.
I don't
Very
wanna see
true.
your stuff.
True.
You know?
But there's people that I genuinely like them as
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
And I don't like what they post. So
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that
Yeah.
does not need to be.
Some things are like triggering and I'm like, I don't want to see that.
No.
Yeah.
Usually it's like someone who's just really like victim mentality and they're kind of negative. I'm like, I've got no time for that.
Yeah.
Like, I love you and I'm sorry that's happening, but like, I'm going to mute you.
Or like a lot of self-absorbed girls I have to mute because it's like all day just like selfies and like pictures of themselves and their bodies. I'm like, cool.
It is very
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
When people are like, oh, you need to go like double down on the social media. I'm like, I just cannot be one of those people that is like talking all day
Yeah.
into the camera.
Yeah.
I do this and this is an hour and
Yeah.
this feels like a
Yeah.
big deal. So
Yeah. But then you get, when you do this, you get content for your social media
yes.
to post,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I do. All the content. All the content. What is your advice to women, young women starting a business? I mean, you're really out there crushing it. So what is your I do. You're rollerblading. You're yogaing. You're doing all kinds of things.
I did a post recently about like the things that I've learned as an entrepreneur, trying to like help people just like get a better understanding of what it's actually like, real talk. But advice, I think that anything's possible. I think you can do whatever you set your mind to. But I do think a lot of people, especially now, like being an entrepreneur is almost a trend. Like, I want to work for myself. I don't want to have a real job. I don't want a 9-to-5. But why? Like, do you really just not want responsibilities type of thing? You have to really like analyze like what it is that you want. If you want to start a business, awesome. But like, is it actually feasible for you? Like, can you do it? Can you put in the work? It takes a lot of work. Are you financially able to do it? Then if so, then yeah, that's great. You know, but it also comes with like a lot of cons, working 24/7, you know, maybe not making enough money, not making money at all in the beginning. Just like a lot of like mentally draining moments. I feel like it's blood, sweat, and tears all the time. So if you're not ready for that, then it's going to be really hard. And I think I see a lot of people like try it and they start it and then they give up, you know, like 6 months in. It's like you have to just start it and stick with it and do it and commit. And that's it. For the most part, I think women, whatever, they think because everyone else is doing it and are succeeding that they can do the same. And they can, but there's also the chance that you might not be able to do it.
It's a little glamorized.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yes.
It's a little glamorized right now, being an entrepreneur and being a female founder and, you know, all these things, which I think it's so cool too. Like Sarah Blakely is my idol. Like I love her. I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah. It's just like, it's not luxurious really. Like unless you're like an owner of like $1 billion company or you're making millions of dollars, it's not glamorous. It might seem that way. And you can make your own schedule and you can travel and you can do whatever, but for the most part, it's hard. And I have a mental breakdown like once a month and I want to just go work at the mall.
Right. I was going to ask, like, what would you do?
Like, I just want to go work at Lululemon and like come home and like read my book and go to bed.
Because it would be so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some days I'm like, I could have pursued a career that could have made me a lot of money. And I just didn't. I went to college. I was smart.
Yeah.
Like, I'm smart, you know? Why did I choose? Like, I chose to go into nonprofits. Oh my God, I only making 30 grand a year. What am I doing? And then I started my own businesses.
Yeah.
But I could have done anything.
Anything.
I could have
like
been a doctor. I could have been a lawyer.
Right.
I could have been in like finances.
Yeah.
You know? I could have.
My history teacher in college said, you should look into law school.
Yeah.
And it was the first time anybody had ever really told me that I was like smart.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you've got a great memory of facts and stuff like that. And so I think about that because I was like, oh, I could have, whether I could or I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was like, it doesn't matter. But
I always thought about going to law school too.
yeah.
Just thought it was cool. I think it is glamorized, like you're saying, and it's cool. It's awesome. It's great. I love it. but there are days where I sometimes, wish I did something different. But I love being a yoga teacher. I love teaching yoga, and I love having that like background. So I think I've always was meant to do that, maybe as like a hobby or something. But I think that girls, women, maybe that are in their mid-20s looking for like their passion or their career, I think you can find a career that you're passionate about and not own your own business. Like I think there's a lot of opportunity in the world to do so many things, and a lot of people have already created the business for you, like there's so much you can do.
I think you would probably not be able to make the switch though and just work for somebody else. After you've worked for yourself for so long, I think the manager at the mall would probably piss you off and you would be like, you know what I mean?
Like you're doing this wrong. Or...
Yeah, and you'd be like, what? But it's so much more efficient.
Yeah.
But because someone on the, you know what I mean? Like up the corporate ladder said you had to do it this way.
Yeah.
Because I think when you're an entrepreneur, you're such a problem solver and you have to like figure shit out.
Yeah.
So I feel like you couldn't make
I probably may. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm saying that as a positive thing, like, because you are so.
Maybe in my like 50s,
Yeah.
When I just like want to go work at like a little boutique.
Yeah. You'd be like me. I mean, I'm still finding myself and like what I want to do,
But I just
exciting.
think people should really think about what they want. And if it's really to own your own business and you have this idea and you want to do it. But if you don't really know, then find what you're passionate about and go find a career in that. Like not everyone has to own their own business.
That's right.
And it's like
so
not
true.
even like this kind of just happened. It wasn't like my dream, it just happened.
And here you are.
Maybe that's really bad advice. Like don't do it. But
it's not. It's real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real talk about what it's really like. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And thanks for the honest conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. About all the things.
Yeah.
Chelsea Paine.
Yeah.
Okay. Blading Babes. Village Yoga. And where else?
My marketing page is Influence Florida.
Influence Florida.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So you can connect.
Yes.
Okay.
Chelsea Ann Paine on Instagram.
ANN?
ANNE.
Oh, E. Okay, there's an E. Okay.
My full name.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of The Cinnamon Effect. If you enjoyed our time together, don't forget to hit that follow button on your podcast app and sprinkle a little love by leaving us a 5-star rating and a quick review. Your support means the world to me. For even more goodness, check out the show notes where you'll find links to some of my favorite products. And don't forget to visit thecinnamoneffect.com to connect with me directly or to grab your TCE gratitude journal, your next step towards a more grateful life. I can't wait to spice things up with you again next time. Stay vibrant, stay inspired, and remember to add a little cinnamon to your life every day.